Ron P, the OG here with some prize pick prop plays that I like for tonight. Looking at the NBA, today's date is 10/21/2022. As always, we're using props.cash to help me quickly come up with some good picks. So again, the description, the link to it is down in the description for props.cash. Go ahead and get it. It's a very powerful tool that can help you out with all sports when it comes to prize picks, and also if you're just betting props in general on the books. Let's get right into it. First player I'm looking at tonight is DeMar Derozan. I like a number of his projections tonight. His points, his rebounds, assists, three-pointers made. Zach LaVine is out tonight, so let's give DeMar a little closer look here. First, let's look at him on Action Labs. Let's see what we got over here. One of the ones I'm looking at is three-pointers made. Let's see if they got a projection for that. They got him at 0.8. See, most of those got him at minus 115 to make over one three-pointer. He made one three-pointer last night. Took his last game, he took three attempts and made two three-pointers. He's going to shoot more three-pointers this year. Everybody's shooting more. Again, Zach LaVine is out. Let's look at him on props.cash. Let's look at his three-point attempts against Washington. You've seen his last 30. He's hit that 43% of the time. Against Washington, he's hit it 67% of the time. Two of the games last year he did, one game he didn't. Washington's shooting guard defense is right in the middle. Three-point percentage allowed favors DeMar. Three-point allowed favors the Wizards. Bradley Beal doesn't play no real defense, so really not sure what's up with that. I think DeMar takes 3 to 4 three-point attempts tonight, and I think he makes at least one. So I'm going with over 0.5 three-point made for DeMar Derozan. Second player I'm looking at is Ben Simmons. And I'm looking at his points. I also like his rebounds too. But Ben Simmons only played 23 minutes last game. Let's look at his game log from the last game. In foul trouble pretty early. He was in and out of the game. He had 4 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists in 23 minutes. 0 steals, 0 blocks. They're playing Toronto tonight in Brooklyn. I like him over 8.5 points. I also like him over 7 rebounds. I think he's going to be more aggressive tonight, and they're going to game plan to get him more involved into the game. They need him. They need him connected at all times. This game wasn't close. I expect this game to be close tonight, or maybe even a bigger victory for Brooklyn. But I like Ben Simmons over 8.5 points for tonight. The next play I'm looking at is Jayson Tatum. As I mentioned in a video a couple of days ago, anytime I see Jayson Tatum with a projection of below 8 rebounds, I'm going to look at him very, very closely. Let's look at him on Action Labs and see what they're saying for his rebounds. They got a projection of 8.7. His projection on that is 7.5. Let's look at him on props.cash. Playing Miami, in Miami. And let's look at Mr. Tatum's rebounds. Against Miami, he's hit that 70% of the time, over 7.5. 7 out of 10 games. That's a lot of games. that he's hit that against Miami. And that's all. Let's look at his. They're on the road. Let's look at his away games. On the away games, he's hit it 80% of the time, 4 out of 5 games. All this over here is red, favors Miami, but for Boston to win, Tatum has to rebound near double digit rebounds. That's what he has to do. They don't have the last game on here. Let's see what Tatum did in his last game. I think he had 10. I just want to make sure. He had 12 rebounds in the game against Philadelphia. 39 minutes, 35 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists. I expect those rebound numbers still to be up. He has to rebound for them to be competitive. That's what I noticed last year. And as long as Prizepicks keep giving me Jayson Tatum under 8 rebounds, I'm going to take him. Sometimes it's not going to come through. But I think it comes through in a game like tonight against Miami. So those are 3 picks I like. Let's go ahead and look at it again. Ben Simmons, over 8.5 points. Jayson Tatum, over 7.5 rebounds. DeMar Derozan, over 0.5 3-pointers made. I also like you should look at DeMar Derozan for his points and his rebounds. Ben Simmons, I think you can look at him for his points and rebounds. Let's look at Ben Simmons one more time. Projection of 10.5. I like that over the 8.5. You see the books even got him at 9.5 a few places, so I like him over 8.5. Rebounds 6.3. Rebounds and assists 12.7. Let's look at his rebounds, assists, points, rebounds 6, 23.2 on Prizepicks. Prop is 22.5. The 2 that I really like are his points and his rebounds. I do like his points. I think he go over 8.5 points tonight. So those are 3 picks I like. Go ahead and like, subscribe. Both of those things would be greatly appreciated. Drop some comments down there. Tell me who you going with. Did you use one of my projections? I don't suggest you just take all 3 and use them. That you can do that if they're not on the same team, but you can take them with some of your picks that you have and take a couple of picks that I have and put them together and see what happens. Last night, I learned early on that we have to stay away from Anthony Davis. I slipped. That was my rule last year. Do not put Anthony Davis in any projections. I broke my rule last night. He got hurt and he didn't meet his projection of he didn't cover his rebound projection, which I thought he would. He got hurt, and after that, he just kind of played differently. Had a pretty good night in NFL. Kyler Murray did not throw an interception, and I forgot the other pick that I had. I think it was AJ Green under 4 passes. I think we hit that. But hey, we have nights like that when it's kind of mixed. We try to place it all together. But I put too much faith in Anthony Davis last night, so I'm not going to do that anymore this season at all. So those are 3 picks that I like. Go ahead and like, subscribe. To the next video. Peace.